Hello everyone, my name is Brittany and today I will be presenting my research proposal titled, Is there a relationship between remote work, work-life balance, and employee engagement and job satisfaction? This study explores how flexible work arrangements influence employee attitudes, productivity, and overall satisfaction. This study is inspired by the growing shift toward flexible work arrangements and how they affect employees' emotional being and professional engagement. The purpose is to better understand the dynamics between remote work and how individuals balance their professional and personal lives, and how this balance influences job satisfaction and engagement within organizations. Remote work has revolutionized how organizations function. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated this change, making flexible and hybrid work models the norm rather than the exception. However, while remote work offers convenience and autonomy, it also presents challenges such as blurred boundaries between home and work, social isolation, and communication difficulties. According to Lucier and Hendon, employee satisfaction and engagement are core outcomes of effective human resource management. By exploring how remote work and work-life balance connect to these outcomes, organizations can better support employees and sustain long-term productivity. The research question is framed to indicate a correlational study, examining how variables relate to one another rather than establishing causation. The hypothesis predicts that when employees experience greater flexibility through remote work, they also experience improved work-life balance, higher engagement, and greater job satisfaction. These relationships are particularly important in today's workforce as organizations increasingly rely on remote teams and must find ways to maintain motivation and morale without the structure of a traditional office. The self-determination theory by Deci and Ryan explains that people are most motivated when they feel anonymous and competent. In the context of remote work, employees who can manage their own time and environment often feel more empowered, which increases engagement. The job demands resources model complements this by highlighting how job resources such as flexibility, communication, support, and manageable workload lead to higher satisfaction and lower burnout. Together, these theories provide a strong foundation for examining how remote work and balance contribute to engagement. Research consistently shows mixed results. Bloom found that employees with flexible schedules report greater satisfaction and productivity. However, Chowdhury and colleagues reported that remote work can sometimes hinder collaboration and reduce social connection with coworkers. This highlights a critical insight. Flexibility alone is not enough. Work-life balance serves as the key factor that determines whether remote work improves or diminishes engagement and satisfaction. Many studies isolate one or two factors such as engagement or satisfaction without examining how they interact simultaneously. This research aims to address that gap by looking at how work-life balance connects remote work and engagement, providing a more comprehensive understanding of employee well-being. This quantitative correlational study focuses on remote employees across the United States using G-Power software. A sample size of 200 participants provides sufficient power to detect meaningful correlations at alpha 0.05 significance level. Participants will be recruited through professional networks such as LinkedIn, online job platforms. Stratified sampling ensures diversity across industries and demographics. Ethically, confidentiality is crucial. Participants will be informed that their responses will remain anonymous and will not be linked to personal identifiers. Data will be stored securely, encrypted, and accessible only to the researcher. Participants will be voluntarily and consent will be obtained before data collection. These steps uphold APA ethical standards and protect participant privacy. 3 validated instruments will be used to ensure reliable data collection. The work-life balance scale measures perceived harmony between personal and professional life. The Utrecht Work Engagement Scale measures vigor, dedication, and absorption. Finally, The Job Satisfaction Survey captures attitudes towards work and organization. Data will be analyzed using Pearson correlation to identify relationships between variables and multiple regression to determine how much remote work flexibility and balance predict satisfaction and engagement. To protect participants' confidentiality, all surveys will be collected anonymously using a secure online platform such as Qualtrics. No identifying information will be stored in requested, and responses will be stored in password-protected encrypted files. Participants will also be reminded that their involvement is voluntary, and they may withdraw at any time without penalty. This ensures full adherence to ethical research standards. The hypothetical data suggests that as remote work flexibility increases, so does job satisfaction and engagement. Work-life balance appears to be a strong mediator, meaning employees who can manage their time effectively and maintain separation between work and personal life report higher engagement levels. These results would provide strong support for the hypothesis. These results align with self-determination theory, which emphasizes autonomy as a core motivator. When employees feel trusted and have control over their schedules, they are more likely to be committed and satisfied. From an HR perspective, this supports implementing flexible work policies, setting realistic workloads, and providing wellness programs that help employees balance professional and personal responsibilities. By prioritizing work-life integration, companies can improve retention, morale, and performance. Future studies should include employees from other countries to see if cultural values influence how remote work impacts satisfaction. It would also be valuable to combine quantitative surveys with qualitative interviews to capture richer insights. Finally, exploring the long-term effects on mental health could guide HR departments in designing sustainable remote practices. To wrap up, this study highlights that remote work isn't just about where people work, it's about how they work best. Flexibility can improve engagement and satisfaction, but it requires intentional design, strong communication, and leadership support. By understanding the role of work-life balance and job level, organizations can create policies that meet both employee and business needs. Ultimately, the goal is to promote a workplace that values autonomy, balance, and connection, key ingredients for a healthy and motivated workplace. Thank you.